It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hello everyone. This is your friendly neighborhood lion, and I'm here to do another Q&A with you guys and girls. So, let's jump right into it. I have all of my Zelda attire on because I just got done making my 30th anniversary Zelda Wii U video. It's about 2:30 in the morning now. And I believe it's February 22nd, 2016. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Mr. Will Walters. Hello, my friend. How are you doing today? He says, what are your philosophical beliefs about consciousness? Have you ever studied the subject of dualism? In your opinion, where do you think consciousness stems from? And what exactly does it mean to be conscious or alive? Well, Mr. Will, you have some great questions, my friend. What are my philosophical beliefs about consciousness? If I had to put it into a paragraph, or a phrase, or a sentence to leave on this planet Earth before I am gone, I would say that consciousness is arguably the most important or one of the most important aspects of science that needs to be studied extensively. It needs to be studied without end. We need to be uncovering all the different aspects, the different caveats that relate to consciousness. That is what I believe. I believe it is so important, it is so crucial to our state of being, to our existence, not only as humans, but as animals, as bacteria, as atoms, elements, molecules, everything. It all intertwines. It all has a synergistic relationship that at the core will give us a broad understanding of why we exist the way we are and why we may continue to exist given the circumstances that surround us. Dualism. Have I studied this subject? Yes, a little bit. In college, of course. I believe I took 2 or 3 courses in philosophy during undergrad. And I studied dualism during this time. Mind over matter. Mind versus matter. I believe they're very similar. Although we are aware of our mind, and yes, our mind needs to control matter, the elements that surround us. I believe this. In your opinion, where do you think consciousness stems from? And what exactly does it mean to be conscious or alive? You know what? I don't have an answer. I don't have a concrete answer that I can give you. And if I did, or if you did, if anyone you know has an answer to these questions, you would probably win the next Nobel Prize. Because consciousness and being alive is one of the most elusive, one of the most intangible subjects that we have as scientists, as psychologists in this day and age, 2016. Where does it stem from? I have no idea. A broad answer would be it stems from. It stems from the universe, it stems from the elements, from the environment, from the situations that give rise to it, from the source, from the intelligent design. That's where it comes from, in my opinion. And what does it mean to be conscious or alive? Once again, I have no idea. You know, in college, I took this psychology course. It was called The Psychology of Death and Dying. Death and dying. At what point are you dead? At what point in time are you considered dead? There are so many different types of death. There's cellular death, biological death, spiritual death, physical death, all these different types of death that I learned about. Whether your cells stop reproducing, they stop multiplying, whether your heart stops beating, whether you stop thinking, brain death. There's so many different types of death. Whether your heart stops beating, physical death, things like this. What does it mean to be alive? I have no idea. I cannot give you a direct answer to that. I wish I could. But at this point, 24 years old, almost 25, I cannot sit here and give you an answer. What does it mean to be conscious? We don't know. There has not been a single study in any, forget about me, forget about this guy, forget about Matthew, forget about Matt, the lion. Go look up any research article that you want, any journal article that you want, any institution, any university that has published a study. There has not been one proving the existence of a mind, of a consciousness. I remember I told my professors, all my teachers this during my academic career, during my undergraduate career. And they had nothing to say. These are PhDs, mind you. These are doctors of philosophy and psychology, PhDs. They didn't have an answer. I don't blame them. I don't fault them for this. We just don't know. As scientists, as psychologists, we don't know. As doctors, we don't have an answer. What does it mean? What are the parameters? What are the boundaries? At what point are you alive, and at what point are you not? We don't have any solid, concrete evidence, concrete data on this subject. But I want to help find it. I want to help discover it. Because it definitely exists. It's out there somewhere. And I want to find it and share it to the world for free, to the best of my ability, of course. Great questions, my friend. Mr. Incinerator 1, he says, have you ever done any acting? You are very expressive, bro. That's why I ask. Also, please make a video on birth control. Thanks. Okay, my friend. Thank you so much for your comment and your question. Keep them coming, guys. Keep asking me questions, girls. Ask me your questions. Anything that's in your brain, in your mind, in your heart, in your body. Ask away. I'm not going to give you the correct 100% truthful answer. I will just give you everything that I know, given the circumstances, given the variables that I have been presented with throughout my entire life. I will give you the best answer that I can. Ask me anything at all. Please. Please. So, yes, I have done a little bit of acting. Just in my academic career, nothing professional, nothing outside of these boundaries, outside of these parameters. I took a little bit of acting in high school, a little bit of acting in college. and it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I would not say, honestly, I would not say that it has, um, I wouldn't say that it has directly 100% made me into the guy that I am today, given my expression, given my movement. However, it definitely has influenced me. It has given me a little bit of foundation to build upon for the way I act and the way I behave. I believe that I would be one of the best actors to ever live if I did pursue that career. And I believe you should view the same for yourself. No matter what career, no matter what job, no matter what study, no matter what subject you pursue, you should have in your heart and your mind, you should know you are going to be the best, or you are going to be one of the best that ever existed in that field. Because if you don't, you gotta change that. You gotta change that perspective. If you're not gonna be one of the best, then why do it? Yes, if you love it, okay, go ahead and do it because you love something, but you really should strive to be the best, the most impactful, the most influential, the most experiential. You should be experimental. You should be one of the most advanced in any of your degrees that you decide to pursue. That's what I believe. So when it comes to acting, I believe, if anyone gave me a script that I loved, that I had whole heart confidence in, that I would do better than any of the 7.4 billion human beings that reside on this planet right now. You line me up against all of them, and I will succeed. I will advance further than any of them, given this subject, given these parameters, this circumstance. And you need to have the same view of yourself in all that you do. Otherwise, change your subject, change your perspective, shift your energy, shift your vibration, shift your frequency towards something else. Like right now, I know I couldn't be the best artist as far as drawing. I can't draw. I draw stick figures, a little circle, a body, legs, arms, a little smiley face. I can't draw very well, and I know this. And I know even if I put a bunch of effort into it, I won't become the best there was. But in the mind, in the body, in the synergistic relationship between the two, I believe I will be the best there ever was. I believe I have what it takes to succeed in that manner. Does that make any sense? Does that hold any resonance within your body? So if I could answer this question, what it means to be conscious, or what it means to be alive, I'd be the next Nobel Prize winner, and so would you. If you had any scientific, valid data on this, including myself. But I don't have an answer. And I will admit that to you, to all of you. I don't know, but I do want to find out. I do. Oh man, this is probably this is where we're gonna end this video. The governor. You, my friend, by the way, before I even get to this topic, thank you so much to you and to everyone else that watches these and, comments down below and interacts with the video. Thank you. But the governor, you were asking me beautiful questions that I would ask myself, questions that I would propose to other people, to other life forms. So thank you. Please keep them coming. I appreciate every single one. And I hope that I will never, ever, ever, ever take them for granted. And I will support you in everything that you do. The governor, he says, Who wins in a fight? A lion or a tiger? What is the most emotive Lord of the Rings scene? And if you could marry just one female from a movie, who would it be and why? And then he continues. This guy is awesome. He continues. What is your opinion on the steroid users in the fitness industry claiming to be natural and selling products? And he also says this last question. I've noticed a lot of people cite reality stars or media personalities as role models, as opposed to lawyers, doctors, nurses, firefighters, etc. In fact, at times it goes beyond that. In most cases, they worship these media personalities. What are your thoughts on this topic? You know what? Now that I read this out loud, and now that I say this and I'm recording it, I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to continue it on the next question and answer. So I apologize to those of you who stayed through the 17 minutes and you want to see me answer this. But you know what? You're going to have to wait just a little bit longer. I'm going to answer these questions, and some more in the next video. Stay tuned. This has been your friendly neighborhood lion. And at the end of the day, when you are falling asleep, when you are laying down in your bed, on your mattress, when you are laying down to rest your eyes, to shut off your brain, to let your muscles recuperate, to let your body heal itself, I hope that you never stop seeking the truth. Take care. Peace.